Robert, if you look at South America, yeah, our land, what players are, you enjoy watching playing? Obviously, there is Messi, but he's a contender for the Ballon d'Or. But apart from Messi, I mean, there is many nations that qualify to World Cups and players that come to Europe. Which ones come to your mind?
I think that Leo Messi has to change his the style of the player on the pitch, because he knows that the national team is also for him very important, and he tried doing some other things that he can help the teammates to be better on the pitch. But I know that the Brazil playing great football now. At the time they are first, the Argentinians still staying on the second place in the group stage. But I was playing with Arturo Vidal, so still I watch him. They have now a little bit more difficult time, but they work on it to playing better. Even in Uruguay, I know the few players as Valverde as well. This is the players who I think that he has a great potential. But if we are talking about the Brazil or Argentina, we have to talking about Neymar as well, and Gabi, because I was speaking with him. That's why I know him as a player, and I know that in the last time he playing with the Neymar on the offensive system, and they play very good because they won almost all games. The last games only they play for 0-0, I think, and Argentinians staying behind them. So they can thinking already, I think, so about World Cup in Qatar. They have very strong mentality for 100%. Average player, what I know from South America, they are always strong with mentality, and they won't always show the best skills.
In South America, we remember Poland in the 70s being one of the main teams, finished third. The Smudas, Boniek, Latos, all these Tomaszewski, all these amazing players that Poland produced back then, and then throughout the years. If I ask you about, for example, Boca Juniors or River Plate, have you heard about them? We got Martin de Michelis there, which is a big River Plate fan. I don't know if you share with him. If you look at the pictures, our supporters, it's very much in Argentina, Boca or River Plate.
For sure, I know what does it mean if they playing the derby. Yeah, that's one of the biggest derby in the world as well, because you don't have so big derby in the world. You have maybe 1, 2 in Premier League. You have 1 or maybe even 2 in Bundesliga. Also, you have 1, 2 derbies so big. But this River Plate against Boca, as always, when I see that the time is coming, that I'm one eyes I have of the result, and I see of the atmosphere in the stadium. For sure, maybe the last years the fans wasn't on the stadium, but now they're coming back, and it's always very hot atmosphere. And if I see how the fans waiting for this game, is for me as a player, I know I can imagine only what does it mean for the players from Boca Juniors or for the River Plate. And I heard also from my teammates that from Brazil, for example. What does it mean for the players who playing during the game and they're on the pitch? So I can see that. I can say also that if I heard that the derby coming soon, that my eyes looking on this game or for this result.
Because of Poland is white and red, you should be River Plate then.
Yeah, River Plate. Yeah, that maybe the colors are similar, or not similar, but similar. But Boca Juniors also they have the great names. But I know that for me, I think so that Arturo Vidal say that Polacos, and he told to me so many times Polaco. So that was funny. He told me this history, why Polacos. So for me that was also the funny story, and because he's the great guy, good, amazing football player, and. That was fun to be with him also in dressing room.
Just finishing, Robert. In South America, we always said we win in 1-0, 2-0. We bring a couple of defenders to hold the result, or if we're behind. It's still very difficult for many of us to read the German way of playing. I mean, the German is a German club, or we say they are like sharks. They smell blood and they go for more. they're dominating the game, 1 or 2 goals, but they keep going forward and they defend attacking. That's the way you see it too, or no? Bro, like to look after a result or no? We're not holding to 1-3-1. We stay back.
Yes, I think that in Germany, for example, always since years, the most important things is the team. And the players from the South America, for example, they want always playing attractive, offensive, to keep the ball, to show something spectacular for the fans during the game in the stadium. And this discipline, what the German has, is sometimes difficult for the team or for the nationality or for the players who try doing something spectacular, something extra, and show the individual performance. And this two type of the word we can say like
it's more
this.
about the team and not the individual.
But exactly. But the both are very important. And in the end, you have to choose which way, because the half part of the world like this kind of football, but the second part of the world like this kind of football, because it's always, you are always between, and you have to choose which way is better for you, for your team. And I know that the world needs this kind of players and also this kind of players, because
Robert,
this mix is amazing.
We say we see you as like a machine, like very balanced in defeat and in winning, very focused and very, like you said before, you switch off, then you switch on. But it is like a facing a machine, 1-0 down, 2-0 down, because you could be losing. You don't lose. You rarely lose control as a team. I'm talking about FC Bayern, but also the German national team. Even if you play for Poland, you see it, firsthand. The way of going forward as a block and frustrate the opponent. We never feel in Latin America by winning 1 or 2-0, the game is done and dust, because you keep coming and coming and coming.
This for sure the process, and I don't know. Maybe this is part of the history of this part of Europe, like Poland, like Germany, and the history is different in each country, yeah, and. Maybe 10 years or even 50 years later, maybe they change something. I don't know. But, the history has also this big point to learn the young players, or to show the way the young players should to go. And I know that in America is the different type of the way, and Europe as well, or even German, or even in Poland. Maybe in Poland, German is more similar. But in South America is more, I always laughing about Copacabana, this kind of lifestyle and this kind of football as well, because it's different. And maybe in the end, that's why style between Germany, for example, or Poland, between the South America teams are different, because of this part of lifestyle, this part of history as well.
Robert, World Cup every 2 years or every 4 years as it is?
Oh, World Cup. Oh, we have so many games now. For the future, for the next generation players, it will be better if we are playing every 4 years, because then the level going down, because it's too much for the football players. That will be too much. For the players, maybe that will be problem to playing on the top longer as for a few years. And is the question that the world, the people want to see the football on the top longer as 2, 3, 4, or 5 years, even 10 years. All they want to change every few years the players and see the new face, because it's impossible to playing so long on the high performance of the high level with so many games, with also so many expectations as well as a World Cup, that will be too hard for the players.
And the last one is Polska Gola in Qatar, or no? You will be there. Hopefully, we all will be there.
Yeah,
all in
I
one
hope
city,
so.
No?
Yeah, I hope so. That will be nice to be there, to playing there, because We have playoffs. I think that will be playoffs, and we will see. But we want to be there and to play in World Cup. That will be something amazing.
Well, thank you. Dziękuję bardzo. Thank you very much, Robert, for the time. We wish you all the best, and on behalf of many fans in Latin America, I send you all my respect.